Oh, it's getting groovy in here. I'm Umar.
I'm Trevor.
And this is Halloween Havoc OT Graps 2024. Boo, baby.
Yes. We're gonna have fun tonight.
This is the one time a year. Watching, this is one of like the 50 times a year that Trevor and I just go absolutely nuts on this podcast.
This one in Christmas. We have a lot of fun during Christmas.
Yeah, you see this? 14 karat gold right here.
Hey, this is a 1,000-watt light bulb.
Oh yeah, baby.
Hey. Babushka. Babushka.
Babushka. Oh yeah. Oh, let's go. As soon as I sit down to eat, the show will start. Or you should dress up as Seth Rollins. That ain't happening. I don't know. Like, Seth Rollins is a better chance of coming out dressed as this than I do dressing like him.
You know what? I think you're right. Actually, that's a Seth Rollins outfit, honestly.
Yeah. Well, Trevor, let's do this, man. Before we get into it, hello, everyone. Leave your comments, your questions, your opinions in the chat. Be sure to hit that like button. Let us know. Sound off. Trevor, you want to explain what your little get-up here tonight is?
So, anyone born in the 80s, born in my time period, you know what this is. It is Uncle Fester from the Addams Family movie. I'm so electric that, you know what, I'm going to save that for later. But I'm so awesome that I'm electric. Oh, yeah.
Be careful with that thing in your mouth. I'm kind of concerned. I don't want my boy to get shocked.
No, yeah, I'll be fine because it's actually not a real light bulb. But anyway.
Oh, wait, it's not a real light bulb. What is it? What? Oh, it's like a little LED. Oh, okay.
You fucked it up, Owen. No.
No, it's real. Look. Kayfabe is real. Kayfabe is real, fellas. Yeah, no. So Trevor is Uncle Fester. I am, of course, Disco Stew. Ooh. Oh yeah,
Disco Stew.
I am Disco Stew. Someone was hilarious. Oh no, it's a Disco Inferno. No. I want to say I am not. That man has been unloading on Twitter. It wasn't a Nazi rally. It wasn't even about jokes. What Puerto Rico is like. I'm like, yo, shut the.
Just so people know, I will have this in my mouth most of the time.
That is crazy, bro. You don't have to if you don't want to. This is gonna be a hilarious show. That is wild. Don't be saying that. That is wild. You said Trevor should have been Cleveland Brown.
That's
Hey, yo, that's crazy,
bro.
That's
crazy. But funny. I'll take it. As long as it's funny.
Tell me that Vince McMahon Wrestling Company's an April Fool joke. Right, we'll talk about it, but right now should not be a wrestling company. I'll have to check the latest reporting, but I don't believe it's going to end up being a wrestling company, or I don't believe it's a wrestling company right now, in theory. But oh boy, we got a lot to get into, guys. Be sure to hit that like button. Are you? No, I am not Mark Henry. That is wild. Y'all need to stop. I am Disco Stew.
All right? Disco Stew doesn't like your opinion.
This thing is so itchy though, bro. Like,
yeah, those wigs are.
Oh, what do you mean wig? This is my real hair. I grew it out for the show.
I'm so sorry. Yes, I know you just. Yeah.
Yeah, I just gotta. All right. Well.
If you had an afro.
Or you look like a Macho Man. Oh yeah, dig it. I was Macho Man from the 1970s. Yeah, we're gonna bring down the house. Oh yeah, dig it.
Braun Strowman is the next Robert De Niro. That's hilarious.
Braun Strowman, you said this I don't even know what this means. Oh man, Real Take Wrestling. What are your overall thoughts on Motor City Machine Guns in WWE? We'll talk about them as well. We got a lot to talk about. Guys, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to youtube.com/OT Graps. Trevor, we got so much to get into.
We do. Definitely do.
All right. But first of all, we got to talk about the big story of the evening. He's back, Trevor. Vince McMahon is starting a brand new wrestling company. This according to PW Insider. They have chronicled in a new report that Vince McMahon is taking Brad Blum, who was a former executive in WWE, along with another executive from WWE, and they are starting what is called an entertainment hub company, which will produce and fund television shows, movies, and for right now, it is not supposed to be wrestling-related stuff. However, it involved Vince, and here's the kicker. All of this is contingent on when/if his legal troubles subside. So this could be a long game for Vince McMahon. Trevor, what are your initial thoughts on this report?
He's an evil genius.
One more time?
He's an evil genius, first and foremost.
Why is that?
He's not going anywhere. This is his plan. Vince is an evil genius. It makes sense though. It definitely makes sense to stay around. To put your money in something else. But do we really need a Vince McMahon entertainment company? Do we actually need Vince around?
No. It's not groovy, baby.
But that's exactly why I say he's an evil genius, because he knows, the man knows what he knows. He's not stupid when it comes to the business. He's gonna find some way to stick around. He's not going anywhere for good anyway, depending on these legal battles. But I'm not really looking forward to it myself. I don't really care, but we'll see.
Yeah. Looking at the landscape of things right now, this is someone who just sold most of his shares in WWE. He's got hundreds of millions of dollars in cash just laying around. He's old as shit. Bro knows it too. He knows it too. So I think he's just trying to spend that money and produce stuff. Because look, one thing we know about Vince is he gets bored very easily. So yeah.
He definitely does. So I think it's just a side project for him or something.
But Trevor, what if I told you that and again, it's a big if. I think this more than anything will incentivize him in trying to settle these lawsuits. Well, at least the Janelle Grant lawsuit. The Ring Boy thing is that's a whole separate deal, as well as the potential federal investigation into him. That's a whole nother deal. There's a lot of stuff, but if you were to get there, hypothetically, I don't think we'd be far away from a Vince McMahon wrestling company.
No, I agree with you.
Unfortunately, I just don't think he's too. He's been doing it his entire life, Trevor. This is something he knows, and he's been doing his entire life. I just think he's gonna look at it and be like, he never made it in the XFL. He never made it with all these other projects. The only thing that ever made him big was pro wrestling. Something that, by the way, he views as entertainment. So it would fit perfectly with the vibe of his company, right, Trevor?
Absolutely. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. The only thing that he's honestly succeeded at, he's tried almost everything. He even had, I don't know how many people know this, but he even had a bodybuilding league,
the WBF
bodybuilder federation, and which was awful, and it didn't lasted maybe months.
The
weeks,
roids,
maybe.
baby. The roids were wild in the WBF.
So didn't last long. His movie making career was terrible.
Are you telling me that you were not a fan of what was that movie?
The Hose Bar?
No, bro, Dookie. You know the story that Hogan told us about that?
I've heard it recently, but you tell it, because I don't remember it all right now.
Bro said that him and Vince wrote that in a week. Or a week. They went away for a weekend and then they just wrote it. And they're like, brother, we wrote this movie, brother. Which, honestly, that might be the most honest thing that Hogan's ever said, because that movie was dog poop.
Oh, it was awful. It sounded like it was written by two people on drugs.
Yeah. I just don't know, man. Look, you never say never when it comes to billionaires doing whatever billionaires are going to do. But, yeah, I will say this. It's going to be hard. It is going to be difficult as all hell for Vince to, I think, be the front man of anything, let alone a wrestling company ever again. I just...
Oh, yeah.
A lot of baggage on Vinnie Mac. A lot of baggage on him.
People are definitely going to be like, we don't want this guy. Like, we're not signing up this dude. Like, I honestly don't believe, like, he has any more credibility. The fact that he had any at first is still amazing, but
yeah, I mean it's TBD. We'll see. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Well, hey, man, crazier things have happened.
Trust me, I know.
We got Takara in the chat saying, remember Vince is the one who found Liv as a waitress and trained her for NXT. Nah, that wasn't Vince. That was Enzo. Enzo was the one who found her, who discovered her, and then she went to the Performance Center shortly afterwards. Hi, what do you guys give WWE Raw from last night? I didn't watch.
There was a show that happened. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't terrible from the bits and pieces I saw.
I will say the one storyline that I did pay attention, or I did watch, like all the clips of, was the Sami Zayn Bloodline stuff, which...
Yeah, I did watch that.
We'll talk about. It looks like they're getting back on track, Trev.
The fuck? Oh, and also the when Dexter Lumis kidnapped the Miz.
Wait, what happened? Dexter Lumis kidnapped the Miz?
Yeah, so he's like, hey, he's wondering, has anyone seen Bo Dallas? Has anyone seen Bo Dallas? It's like, and the New Day was like, Bo Dallas, I haven't seen that dude in like 6 years. It was like, well, if you find him, tell him I'm looking for him. And he's walking around, and they're arguing, and in the background you see Dexter Lumis pop out of the bus and grab him and take him inside the tour bus.
That's crazy, man.
But yeah, it was all right.
We got Vince McMahon. That didn't happen. That's what I'm talking about. Vince's new movie venture. His first project is a remake of Oop Taxi Cab with Braun Strowman in the role of Travis. Oh no!
That'd be hilarious.
Oh no! Trevor, what are your thoughts on Aaron Rodgers? Looks like a washed-up 4-year-old man. You retire.
I said that. I've been saying that. My buddy swore up and down Aaron Rodgers was about to be the second coming when he went to the Jets. I was like, it's still gonna suck.
I mean, he's playing as old as Jesus Christ. Like, so he's playing he's like 2000, 24 years old. So
you want to hear what's funny? So Aaron Rodgers and Daniel Jones have collectively, like together, have like scored 7 touchdowns in MetLife Stadium. Notre Dame
Daniel Jones has one of those, by the way.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Daniel Jones has scored 1 touchdown ever since he signed at MetLife Stadium. Ever since he signed that contract extension.
And Notre Dame scored that same amount in 1 day.
Bro.
In MetLife Stadium.
Aaron Rodgers is better than I'm sorry, I can't entertain this goofiness. I love you, Takara, but come on, man. Come on, man. That's goofy. That's a goofy take.
There was one time where you could have almost said that.
Nope. No time.
You can't say it now. Definitely can't say it.
Tom Brady. Look, I don't like the guy necessarily, but he's unquestioned GOAT.
Right.
Unquestioned GOAT.
Right.
Anyway, Trevor, let's move on from Vince McMahon and talk about another non-toxic Lou figure. It's been 1 year since CM Punk rejoined WWE, and it has been quite a tumultuous time, from injuries to returns to a great story to a little bit of a pew, 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 pew from Mr. Philip H. Brooks. Trevor, what do you make of CM Punk's return 1 year later?
I don't think he's a carny. at the moment.
Jesus. Oh
Kind
no. Trevor's
yeah.
popping up. All right, you know what? Look, bro, crash out. Let's go.
I mean, okay. Let's be honest. Everybody liked the idea of having CM Punk back in wrestling in general when he came back to AEW. Like, I mean, everybody liked the idea. Even I liked the idea. It was like, yeah, CM Punk, but whatever. Didn't pan out the way we wanted, right? Attitudes flared up, things happen. Okay, crashed out of there. You know what? The impossible can happen. I'm going to the WWE. He goes to WWE. Everything that the pigs flew, the fat lady sang.
Hell froze over, I believe was the phrase on the t-shirt.
And CM Punk came back. His first little matches there, he automatically gets hurt. I'm starting to think my man is just like that lamp in a Christmas Story. He's fragile. It's Italian.
Come on now. All right, come on. He got through an entire Hell in a Cell match that was really hard hitting.
Dude, you're absolutely right, but that doesn't mean that the hard sneeze won't knock him down.
Look, all right, we gotta. You know what, Trevor? We gotta get this out because, like, look, you and I agree a lot on this podcast. I have had my fair share of criticism for Phillip Brooks, but come on, man. What's up here? There's a little bit of extra behind this. What's going on?
I honestly think the guy, he's great in the ring when he's in the ring, but he's only been in the ring like a handful of times. Let's be honest. He's been hurt. He was hurt most of his AEW career. He was hurt, what, 3 times? 2-3 times? He's been hurt once, thankfully. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt again. But, like, it's one of those things. You're like, you know what? Prime example. It's like Jason Witten for the Cowboys. There's like, Tony Romo. Even better, Tony Romo. It's like, a hard sneeze is going to blow the man over. Like, I don't want him to get hurt, but it's a possibility. I mean, he's also getting up there in age too. But
I'm just saying, you called him a carny.
Yeah, I kind of think his return is, CM Punk is here for the City of Love, and his love fest. It was kind of carny take,
I will say this. I agree. Okay, look, I agree with that.
He's
been kind of look when he comes out and he's like, "I'm CM Punk and I am blah 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 whatever." I'm like, okay, what are we doing? Come on now, like, what are we doing? Like, can we get some sort of like the stuff with Drew was awesome.
It was also to a point. I kind of felt like they dragged it out a little longer, but it was. We both agreed that was a great storyline. It was great. His promos, even talking to Seth Rollins, have been great. But, like, I get it. You want to thank the fans. You're happy to be back, and the fans are happy that you're back. Like, people don't do what some of these wrestlers have done before. But at the same token, and each time he comes back, he came back at AEW. It was a love fest. Came back in the WWE. It's been a love fest. So, like, I think all of us want him to do something important, something good, because all this build up, everything, we're ready for him to do something. All in all, I'm glad he's back. His return has been interesting, but it has been so-so.
I've enjoyed. Look. I did not enjoy, PG. Like, that's what I'm calling it because that's what MJF called it, and it's a pretty apt name. I don't enjoy PG Punk. I'll be honest with you. Like, no. I'm CM Punk, and I am here because it's San Francisco, California. Like, no, I don't need that. I don't need cheap pop punk. I need CM freaking Punk. I need you know what I need? I need heel Punk already. Because to be honest, like, as good as CM Punk is, like, he still has some magic about him, Trevor. The ability when he's in a feud with someone else who's on it, it's like lightning. Like, it hits different when CM Punk is on TV. But there's 2 things that I really haven't enjoyed. It's been like the PG Punk stuff, and then it's been like the constant, like, man, brawl out, brawl in, all that stuff. Like, that's something that, like, I don't think anyone wants to think about at this point. Like, everyone's past that. The pot shots back and forth. And nobody asked for that. I don't need CM Punk to go out there and be like, oh, look, there's people on the side of the camera. Or like, I don't like, man, ain't nobody care, bro. Let's just talk about wrestling, man. Like that's the other thing. I'm just like, stop talking about AEW all the time, bro.
Yeah, that's getting old. That's getting really old really fast.
Anyway.
And it's just one of those things where you're like, okay, yeah, that happened. Okay, let's move past it.
Yeah, but I will say, man, that Hell in a Cell match was something special. That was one of my matches of the year.
Which one? The Hell in a Cell match? Oh, that was good. Oh, yeah, that was great. That was great.
Him and Drew cooked.
It was a good match. It was such a good match. Yeah. I'm actually looking forward to him and Seth, honestly.
Oh, man, if we ever get to that.
Right.
You know, we gotta get our we got to get CM Punk, first of all. The reason he's not on TV right now is my boy says hell no to Saudi Arabia. He's I'm not doing that.
Oh no, I don't believe him. I wouldn't either.
Not getting that blood money. Yeah. We got Ryan. We got a football question. What are your thoughts on Washington football team throwing a bomb versus the Bears? You see that Hail Mary?
I did.
I'm sorry. I already just realized you're a Cowboys fan.
I like Jaden Daniels,
bro. How can you not like Jaden Daniels? This man is cooking.
He played for LSU. That's one of my college teams. Like he's a good kid. He's a good dude.
You know who else is a good kid?
Who?
Taco Kid. Shout out to you, Taco Kid. Welcome.
Taco. What up, Taco?
Shout out to Taco Kid. But yeah, no, Jaden Daniels is great, man. I'm just glad the Ravens beat him while we still could.
Yeah,
we couldn't beat Jameis Winston, but
Jameis, famous Jameis.
Oh man, look at that! Talking about Jameis Winston, got my afro all. Can I wait? Hold on. Can I put this in the shower? Like, can I leave the shower running or something? And this will
Oh, see, that's not well.
I know. What do you mean? It's real hair.
I used to when I had an afro, my afro stayed shape as long as I didn't go to sleep on it or something.
Yo, should I try to sleep in this?
Wake up! I've been attacked.
No, this thing is itchy as all hell. I really want to take it off, but I won't because we're doing the bit. Yes. It genuinely feels like someone is tickling every hair follicle I have right now. It's not great.
It makes sense.
You know what? This Trevor, this might be a good time to talk about it. You see the Motor City Machine Guns won the WWE Tag Team Championships.
I did see that.
Oh, what are your thoughts? Do you think it was too soon for them to win?
I'm going to say yes, but I understand why. I understand why, but I kind of will say yes. And to me, it's kind of a shame because it makes them a gimmick. You know what I mean? Kind of, sort of. I mean, they are good. Yes, they are a great team. I mean, what? They still got a lot left in them. They're only in their 40s, maybe, I think. Mm-hmm. I mean, but it makes them look like a gimmick. It takes their it kind of diminishes their talent a little bit to me. Just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm glad they're here. I'm glad they have the tag team titles, but I feel like they could have worked up to it and been probably a better feud or whatever, or a better way of winning. It would have been more exciting. More people would be more excited about it if they did it a different way, I think.
I do agree with you with the excitement. I also want to just say, candidly, man, I don't know how much WWE... look, here's the thing, man. There's only so much investment I think WWE is willing to give to the tag team division.
Yeah,
I'm fine with them just being like, hey, man, look, Motor City Machine Guns, they're the real deal. They just won the tag team titles. Deal with it. Learn to accept this as a premier team. That's fine with me. That's all I need because
absolutely.
Genuinely when Corey Graves goes out there right and says that the Motor City Machine Guns are your favorite tag team, he ain't lying. That's true. like the Motor City Machine Guns have influenced an entire generation of tag team wrestling. They helped spark this like this high flying tag team age and really reinvent it. Like, if you didn't watch TNA in the 2000s, you just don't know, guys. But they were the shit. They were so cool. Like, I looked at like Alex Shelley and I was like, dude, this is like one of my favorite wrestlers. Like, the look, the feel, his moveset was awesome. And then you pair him with Chris Sabin, they were an unstoppable force. And it's like 20 years too late because Vince always thought they were too small to succeed. But like, it's 20 years too late. But I'm still like, man, they still got it. They still got it.
They do. Like, could you imagine them in the tag team division back then, though?
Oh man, like, could you imagine who would they be cooking? Like, could you imagine them cooking with like RVD and RVD? Who's RVD? Booker T?
Yeah. The RVD was also with Kane at one point, I believe.
Oh, too. Or the SmackDown 6.
Oh yeah. Like, it was. Oh my god, it was a couple of them. OG, the Hardy Boys would have been great. Edge and Christian would have been awesome.
Well, I don't think they would have been around for Edge and Christian. That was like, what, 2002?
Like, yeah, because Edge and Christian stopped around, what, 03?
No, they stopped like 2000. Yeah, 03. Whenever Christian won or Edge won the King of the Ring, I think it was 03.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. So yeah, they would have been on
the end. 2002.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because Edge was injured in 03. He had that neck surgery.
That's right. Yeah.
But still, Motor City Machine Guns are so badass, man.
Team, oh my god! I remember the first time I saw him live. Like I was a fan. I mean, I was a fan of Alex Shelley's anyway. I mean, how are you not a fan of Alex Shelley's? Like, Alex Shelley was cooking in the X division even before like he really focused on the tag team division. Like, him in the X title division was crazy. Oh, it was crazy. Like, some of the moves, dude, I almost thought he broke himself in half. It was one move he did off the suspended in midair. Like, and he took a Canadian destroyer, and like, I thought he got broken in half. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Good God, as God is my witness, he is broken in half. A Taco Kid brings up a good point about the reaction they've been getting. I'm just hoping this WWE crowd quickly learned that the Motor City Machine Guns in the WWE is a massive deal because they've been getting no pop, which is disrespectful. I agree. And I think part of it is like, part of it's the presentation. I think part of it's also like people, WWE fans don't know. And sometimes I think it's also about the market you pick to debut someone in. Like, that first impression means a lot. And if the people like in that debut are not excited about it, then the other people don't know to be excited about it. This is really itchy. Yeah, my real hair I'm talking about. But it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. I hope, and I hope that the WWE universe will see the Motor City Machine Guns as I see them, as one of the best tag teams. But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, the way you get exposure, just keep putting them in with teams that are good and let them tear the house down. Like, I mean, them and the Street Profits can tear down almost any venue, honestly. The Street Profits are that good. And, like, let them get exposure. I'm still waiting to see them with DIY. That's what I want to see.
Well, DIY might not be around for that long, bro. They're breaking up.
That's what I'm hearing. They might be splitting them up, which sucks, but, you know.
What a waste, man. I'm sorry. I'll say Johnny Gargano should have gone to AEW.
He should have.
Oh, man.
No time.
I got a question for you. What's your favorite WWF Attitude Era song? Ooh.
Attitude Era song. There was a few of them. I really did. I liked the Rock song, of course, the OG Rock.
Oh wait, OG Rock or Final Boss Rock? Which song's better?
Oh, now see, honestly, there is a Rock song that we're not talking about. That is not the Final Boss song. Do you remember the one that was on the Aggression album that Method Man sang?
Wait, Rock had a Method Man song?
Yeah.
He goes to quickly search.
Actually, he did, and yeah, it was fantastic.
Oh, was this the one? Know your role.
Know Your Role, and then Method Man is also rapping on it or whatever.
That's crazy. I had no idea this existed.
And then actually, C Murder and No Limit sang the Gangrel song.
Who?
C Murder. He was a rapper, a Southern rapper. He's in jail now, unfortunately. From No Limit Records. They sang the Gangrel song, the Brood song.
Dun, 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 dun.
I can't stop till I see blood.
What do you mean? Wait, no. Oh, I thought you were talking about. I thought you were talking about. They just did the. Dun, dun, dun,
no,
because
they rapped on it. It was a rap album, and they rapped on it.
I'm just imagining them in the studio. All they do is.
But yeah, one of my favorites definitely is The Rock's song, and of course, you didn't know.
Yo ass better call
somebody. Dude, I got in so much trouble for singing "I'm an Ass Man." I'm an ass man.
Billy Gunn made that gimmick work, man. 20 years later,
did.
he made it work.
Definitely did, man.
No Chance was perfect for Vince. Jim Johnson should be in the Hall of Fame. You'll get no argument on the Jim Johnson being in the Hall of Fame. Well, the funny thing is, so WWE, they're apparently looking to replace their music department because everyone's kind of realizing Def Rebel sucks booty cheeks.
Booty cheek.
Go for it.
Booty cheeks.
Booty cheeks. Agree. But you know what's funny? So AEW recently re-signed Mikey Ruckus. So
did he? Ooh.
There was talk of Mikey, maybe being a free agent. He might end up, like you gotta get that paycheck, Mikey. Shout out to you. But AEW said no, that's our guy. We're keeping that. We're keeping him. So shout out to Mikey Ruckus for that, though, man. One of the best, man.
Oh man, there was just so there was a bunch of good songs actually in that era though, but
Oh, can you do a Paul Bearer impression? Well, I can't really do a Paul Bearer impression, but what I can do is conjure the dead. So Trevor, I want you to put your hands up, close your eyes, close your eyes, Trevor, as we conjure the spirit of Paul Bearer.
Ooh, ooh, I can't do my voice cracking right now.
Oh yes, who summoned me?
Oh dear. Hello, Paul Bear.
Oh, where am I?
You are on OT Graps.
But I was supposed to be with my son, the Undertaker. Oh yeah.
Well, he retired, so.
Oh no, my Undertaker cannot retire. I still have my urn. He needs to hold it.
He's busy at a Trump rally. Anyway,
Oh wait, what? No, not my Undertaker. The movie the millionaire.
Yes, the millionaire.
Oh no. What about my son, Kane?
Yeah. Let's just say he's doing okay.
Oh, well, that's good. I thought he would have become a really racist mayor or something of a Midwest city.
Oh, Kane? No.
Oh, yes. Well, that's good. Are they protecting the gimmicks at least?
No.
Oh, no. My Undertaker, no. What has happened to you?
Yeah, he got old and retired. Unfortunately.
Oh, yes. Well, what's going on in wrestling these days?
Well, you missed quite a bit. Vince McMahon is no longer the owner, and
oh, thank God, he was creepy.
McMahon's no longer the owner. AEW exists, and wrestling fans kind of suck. Not all of them. You guys are great.
Wait a minute. Ass eating wrestling?
Yes. All elite wrestling.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to get a lozenge.
Yeah, it's dust coming around here.
Oh, yes. It's very old where I am. It's... Okay, I have to go. Goodbye now. Oh, yeah, it's my Undertaker.
That's a concern.
Hey, man, shout out to Paul Bear. R.I.P. It's crazy. Look, we summon the dead here. Only on Halloween.
Oh, dear. Christmas is going to be wild. Anyway.
We're going to summon like Grinch Hogan. I'm right. We haven't gotten a chat since we started doing that bit, so I'm like kind of concerned that since
was either super inoffensive or people just
shout out to what do you mean? Hey man, Paul Bear is a freaking legend. All right.
Oh, he absolutely is. I love Paul Bear.
Paul Bear is a freaking legend. We love you, Paul Bear. We love your legacy. Genuinely one of the best managers of all time. But hey man, it's what we do. It's Halloween, baby.
You gotta do what you do.
At least we didn't look. We could have summoned the Ultimate Warrior, and things would have taken a wild turn.
Oh yes.
You want to talk about? Look, you thought Kane was racist. You thought Hulk Hogan was racist.
Yeah.
Oh, the Hulk Hogan man. No, I was watching on Sunday. I think it was hate, bro.
Oh, did you see it on Sunday? Oh,
he couldn't.
terrible.
My man couldn't rip off his shirt though. He was little arms. Little arms.
He used to cut it.
Ryan just says thank you, bro. That was funny. All right,
Yeah,
well, we haven't driven people off, so that's.
I'm still laughing at ass-eating wrestling. Anyway,
well, AEW with no context. So what else are you gonna think?
you gotta warn me next time.
Look, I can't control what Paul Bearer says. All right, he just says it. If there are any other, well, no, look, I don't know if we wanted to summon any more deceased, but if there's any other spooky wrestlers you wanna conjure up, chat, let us know. We might get to maybe.
Might get to it.
I don't even know where to go from there.
I would hope the only way to go is up, but
well, that's a good question. Okay, who is the spookiest wrestler of all time?
I mean, most will say Undertaker, of course.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
most would say Undertaker.
Oh yes, I would definitely say the Undertaker.
I mean, you're talking about wrestling ability, Brooklyn Brawler. But the Boogeyman is
dude, the Boogeyman used to scare the crap out of me.
Yeah, I was saying you said once before the Boogeyman used to scare you,
bro. Cause I was like 8 years old. That man used to terrify me, bro.
Oh yeah, I tell you who, like I said, who bothered me, but he wasn't necessarily scary, but he was off-putting. Not Papa Shango, Kamala.
Oh man, Kamala. That I don't wanna. That is sad. That's just sad, man.
He's a sad guy, but yeah, his gimmick kind of creep me out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean anything with like face paint like that, like I think is always gonna freak people out. You know, like it's like that because it looks like the face paint, like it looks like like whether it's Boogeyman or you know even like what's his name, Papa Shango when he did it, right? It's always like it adds that element of like creepiness, you know, because it's it doesn't look normal.
Especially if you have that like air about you, right? Like it's more than just face paint. You have to have that that arrogance, that air, that personality to bring it out. But yeah, like definitely the face paint just puts you off. Doink the Clown used to creep me out. Yeah, that's just That guy.
Tick tock, tick tock. I'm coming in with my clock. Oh no, here he comes. I'm the Boogeyman.
I'm coming to get you.
And I would like to know if I could join DX.
That was so funny. Dude, that was the funniest. Dude, that was hilarious. That made me laugh so hard when I first saw that. Oh my god!
Wasn't that the same night that like Hornswoggle and Kofi Kingston joined DX or something? That was crazy.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah,
I'll
say this.
Guy?
You know who?
Do you remember his actual name?
Who? Boogeyman?
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
He used to be. He was on a season of Tough Enough, and then they found out he like lied about his age or something.
Yeah. Because he was much older than he said he was.
Yeah. I think now he's like 60 something.
Yeah, he's up there now.
Yeah,
he's up there. No, like I remember the first time I saw Doink the Clown, I literally turned the TV off.
Oh, you hate clowns, don't you?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan. But I actually loved the wrestler. The wrestler that did Doink. He was, especially at ECW, he was amazing. But
yeah.
But I was not a fan.
I was so I think I may have said this. One wrestler, Mordecai. So the Undertaker, Kane freaked the shit out of me. Batista as well for like other reasons.
Mankind got me when he first came out too, because for some reason when he was doing the mandible claw and like white stuff was coming out.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that got me at one point. I was like, what the hell?
When he would be ripping his own hair out.
Yeah, I actually thought it was cool that he had a pet rat though. Thought that was cool.
Yeah. I'd say Undertaker, for me, it was always Undertaker, Kane, Batista for a while there, but then Mordecai. Mordecai used to scare the ever-living piss out of me. Like, when he showed up, he was like the anti-Undertaker. Bro, I'd be watching like SmackDown, and I would close my eyes whenever Mordecai would come on TV. Because like, it was freaky. He was like, I was like, oh no, now they have another one on the same show. I was like, I gotta cover my eyes.
Mordecai was very, very creepy. Like I said, like let's see, Undertaker, not so much. Kane, definitely. Mankind got me. Doink the Clown. At one point, Papa Shango. There's one more. I don't remember. Oh! Don't ask me why, but the Demolition.
Oh, that's the face paint for sure.
Yeah, it was
had to be the face paint.
The Axis Smash, and they were one of my favorite tag teams. But Axis Smash, good lord.
So then now we know. Like next year, I got to come in with face paint to scare Trevor. Because clowns, demolition, like all of it. I'm telling you, it's the face paint, Trevor.
It's face. I know that's what it was. It was the face paint especially when I was a kid. It was the face paint.
Yeah, man. Like, look, man. Hey, man.
Now it's just debt collectors.
Yo, wait, hold up. That'd be a funny gimmick.
What?
A debt collector? That'd be wild. Like he's like, you imagine he's like calling. No. That'd be wild. He's like calling like a champion, like an intercontinental champion, to collect the debt, and they keep like trying to like, they keep trying to ignore him. They keep trying to. Like,
that would actually be kind of cool.
No, and then in order to collect the debt, they have to beat them for the title, and then and then they pawn the title for the money. Oh wait, hey Triple H, hey Triple H, I got a gimmick for you, brother. Talk to me. That would be wild. The debt collector.
That'd be funny as hell.
Oh my god, what would he be called? Give me some good financial names, people in the chat. I know y'all have it. Come on, chat. I know you guys got this.
Financial names. We already have IRS, of course. Federal banks.
Oh, Federal Bank. Wow, that sounds like another type of name. Trevor, I don't even know what we're doing no more.
It's one of those things.
Undertaking a higher power gimmick. It's me, Austin. It was me. I need to know. So I'm like, oh, by the way, Attitude Era journey. How's that going, by?
It's
Let's hear the update, man. How's the Attitude Era looking for you right now?
it's a going. So like I said, I'm past the Montreal school job, of course.
Oh dear. Yeah, it's about to get good though. It's about to get good.
It's starting to get good. It's starting things with Sean and Austin soon, you know. But it's getting there. It's getting there. I think it's past the point where Bret
screwed Bret.
WCW, yeah, Bret screwed Bret, and Bret hates WCW because he's on WCW now. Let's see. I think Hell in a Cell is coming up, or has it passed already? No, Hell in a Cell is already passed. No, wait. No,
you just passed Survivor Series, right? So you're going to Royal Rumble.
Yeah. So Royal Rumble, because Kane has not been introduced yet. So.
Oh yeah. Well, wait.
No, he has.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, I think he has.
No, Kane should be. If you're at Montreal Screwjob, I think Kane was a couple of months before that because he was Bad Blood.
Yeah, he was Bad Blood. Yep.
97.
Yep. I was trying to make sure, but yeah. Dude, like Sean got his ass kicked a lot in those, and you know what? I'm looking back on him, and like, yes, he was one of those lucky few that was able to revive his career. And honestly, arguably or not, his later run might have been better than his early run. But I feel so bad for him, dude. He was pretty much. Go out there and do this. I got you, boss. And he was pretty much would try to do what boss asked him to do. Broke his damn back. Wasn't able to do anything. And like, dude, like he's gotten punished. That Hell in a Cell match was almost painful to watch.
Man, he did. Well, I mean, look, you're about to hit 98.
Dark.
You're about to hit 98. You're about to hit a hell of a lot more painful Hell in a Cell match pretty soon.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Man.
And I'm getting not close to it, but that's in 99, I believe. But also coming up, I get this to Al Snow. And
what does everybody want?
Yeah.
What does everybody need? Cheese. No, Cheesehead is crazy, man. Shout out to Cheesehead.
Cheesehead, and of course Perry Saturn comes in soon. So it's some things coming up. It's getting more and more watchable. But Vince McMahon should have never ever been a commentator.
What's the creepiest mini character? I don't know. I don't know if that mini Boogeyman was wild.
Yeah, was he part of?
I wasn't the Attitude Era, but I don't know. I don't know any mini characters from the Attitude Era.
When they used to do the midget wrestling, like El Toros Locos, El Diablo, and those guys, every pay-per-view used to have a midget wrestler.
Yeah. All right. What else we got? JR was like, "Oh, son of a gun. You're no good, son of a..." Yo, he hated Triple H.
Couldn't stand him.
Oh, man.
Good.
You're no good. Right here in Texas. God. Yo, JR, man, nah, ain't nobody touch. I'm sorry. Nobody touches JR, if we're being honest. Like, greatest commentator of all time.
Oh, JR is one dude. Dude, and Jerry Lawler was out of pocket.
That man was so lucky. He was hot in the Attitude Era because, oh man, he would not have been able to do any of the stuff that he did now.
Dude, my God, bro. Some of the things he said. Oh,
we cannot repeat.
No, not at all.
Should not repeat. Oh man. Well, 1, 2, 3 Kid versus Razor was great. And the diaper match. I forgot about that.
Oh my God, the diaper
ultimate
match.
Way to bury a young talent. Put him in a diaper. That's crazy.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah. I couldn't stand 1, 2, 3 Kid, but
you are Legendary hate for X-Pac.
I mean, you don't like him much either.
I mean,
No,
he literally like was a kid. He never grew up.
neither am I, but
Do y'all see the stuff that Bobby wanted Gunther to say to him? No, he did not. No, I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, me either.
Do I want to? I'm gonna Google it real quick and see if we want to talk about it, Trevor. Bobby Lashley, Gunther.
1, 2, 3, Kid, Bret Hart.
Okay.
You know, everyone brings that match up as one of the better matches of that era. And I got to be honest, that may have been one of the best matches in the 1, 2, 3 Kid's career, but that might have been one of the worst matches in Bret's career.
Hey man, Bret Hart versus El Dandy. All right, make it happen.
and not saying that it was really that bad, but like if you go back and watch it, like Sean Woodman was botching a lot. There was a lot of miscues he missed, and Bret was like, "Yo, do this, do that." Like you can hear him in the match. Now, I mean, do I like Sean Woodman? No, not at all. So I'm probably the worst person to ask about this match, but I'll give it a solid, being generous, solid 7.5.
Hey yo. Do you want to hear what Bobby Lashley pitched for his feud with Gunther?
You piqued my interest.
All right, I'm going to read a quote from Bobby Lashley himself, all right? So I cannot be blamed for any of this. This is a transcription from Jeremy Lampert of Fightful. Bobby Lashley had some ideas for a potential feud with Gunther. Quote, when Gunther was rolling, there was one thing I wanted to do with him, and everybody would have been like, oh. If we were still in the Hurt business, I was like, I want to roll up on him, and I want Gunther to say, people like you don't deserve a chance at my title. People would have been like, what did he say? We would have told that line, and if you think about the German and these black dudes, is there a little bit of racial tension there? We didn't have to go there. What do you mean people like you? We could have been like older guys in wrestling. That crowd would have been like, did he just say that? And then I was going to say, I think you look familiar, and do one of those, holds his thumb to the top of his, oh, Jesus Christ. Indicating a mustache. Oh, dear. There it is. I don't know if we could have went the, okay, look. Man, look, man, I ain't touching that. That's crazy.
That was a 10-foot pole.
Look. This is okay, we gotta. All right. Yeah, no. Gosh, that was. I couldn't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm actually about to take this off too.
That was all right. You guys got the goofiness. All right. Hopefully, you guys got the goofiness out because this was bad. My hair is so itchy right now. God, that feels so good. All right, I'll keep the bling though. All right, just for y'all, I'll keep the bling.
This collar is itchy as hell.
Trevor, keep the light bulb in the. It'll be crazy. I'll keep the bling. You keep the light bulb.
You got it.
No, don't. Do not put that light bulb in your mouth, please. Wow, everything looks so much more clear. Trevor, do you think Seth Rollins will retire after Raw getting launched? No, I don't think so.
No, I think he has a long career. I do want to Wall's money. I do want to reply to his last matches though.
The segment will happen in Vince's new company. Ayo.
Not that one. Now I don't disagree with you on this one, Bret. That is a testament on how good Bret was. That is. Bret was one of those guys that could make wrestlers in the ring. Like, I mean, that's why they put Shawn in a lot of matches as well, because he was one of those guys that made guys look good too. Yeah, I totally agree with you on that one.
Yep. All right, Trevor, let's move on. Talk about what the hell is going on with the Elite, Trevor?
Who knows at this point, dude?
Man, I feel like, look, I was really excited when they did the thing with Tony Khan and brought in Jack Perry and all that. But right now, it just feels like they're dragging their feet till Kenny Omega comes back.
It's stale. Yeah, it's really stale. And I kind of feel like that's what they're waiting for the whole John Moxley thing. I feel like they're waiting for Kenny Omega to come back, and hopefully he'd be the savior, and I hope John Moxley suplexes him through a table or something. But like I like what Moxley and them are doing. I love that whole gimmick because most people still trying to figure it out. But I like it. But Elite, like everyone's like pointing fingers at the Elite, like, hey, what are you guys gonna do? Like, come on, like help. And like they're sitting back, which is fine, but at the same token, why am I so shiny?
I think you just gotta wipe your camera a little bit.
All right. Lost. Excuse me. Technical difficulty.
Look at that. This is. Oh, he looks beautiful now.
But
continue.
Yeah, it's but it's just one of those things. You're like, it's getting stale. The Elite is getting completely stale at this point.
It's like the Young Bucks have been tag team champions for like what 4 or 5 months, and they haven't done jack with them.
No, they're doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, they haven't even had that great of matches, honestly.
Yeah, it just feels like look, if the plan was going to be wait for Kenny to come back, right? You should have had something in between because we all kind of knew Kenny's timeline was unpredictable. Like,
right.
The plan could not have just been, all right, they're just gonna do this, whatever this has been, for 6 months until Kenny comes back. Like that's horrible booking.
Yeah, it is. It absolutely is. Like, I mean, you can do the Young Bucks. You can do almost anything with them. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what the problem is at this point.
Yeah, Taco Kid puts it well. They didn't build momentum from the segment with Tony. It's really stale. And like these are like some of the pillars of AEW. You're not just talking about like some random group that was built up. It was the Young Bucks, which literally helped found the company, and Jack Perry, who's one of the 4 pillars, one of the 4 young guys when the company started that they really hitched their wagon to. And on top of that, you're talking about a talent to the level of Kazuchika Okada. And I'll be the first to say it. Okada in AEW has fell way short of expectations. Like, this has not been what I expected when Kazuchika Okada came in. When that visual of him in his first week, like joining the Elite, if for anyone who watched like a second of New Japan Pro Wrestling before 2018, that lit a spark in you because you were like, oh my goodness, they did the thing. Because that is something that, you know, like they had like been saying literally impossible going back to New Japan Pro Wrestling, but they did it and they never followed up on it. And I'm all for Okada doing the whole good job, bitch, all that. I'm all for it. But bro, when are we gonna get to like advancing the story? When are we gonna get to anything that makes us feel something? And that's the issue. The Elite and what has made them successful up until this point is the fact that they have always made us feel. Whether it's good, bad, and different, they've always made us feel. This is nothing. Stale, boring BS that no one cares about.
Yeah, I mean, the addition to Jack Perry, like you said, was one of the best things they could do.
That's the only good thing about that. Jack Perry's the most interesting thing about that group.
It really is. And you have 4 members where, like, Okada should probably be one of them, if not the head, the main person.
Why didn't they build this whole thing around Okada? If Kenny's the villain, or Kenny's the guy who's coming back, the hero, why didn't they make Okada the main villain?
I mean, at this point, I'm wondering if they're even this focus point now, because I feel like Moxley is the focus point at this point.
John Mox. Dude, you have the Young Bucks looking on the ramp, looking over at John Moxley, like, oh, he's the real bad guy.
Yeah, like this guy.
Yeah, no, it's like there is this is a really niche reference for like the 12 people who will get it, but there was an episode of South Park, right, where I think it was a Halloween episode. They were dressed up as the Avengers, and they wanted to go like, you know, whatever, solve or like get a real criminal or whatever, catch a real criminal. And they catch these guys who were robbing a Blockbuster or something, or a convenience store or something. And when they get there, they were like, oh, yeah, we're going to stop you crime fighters. And then, like, Cartman goes, oh, wait, oh, my God, they killed this guy. Oh, my God, like, this guy, oh, my God, they're serious. Like, that's what they look like. They look like they're like, oh, wow, this is too real for me. And at that point, I'm like, what the hell is the point of y'all, like, beating up Tony Khan? The one time you try to involve Tony in a thing, and it had momentum, and it was to lead to this?
Right. It's stupid. Terrible. That face. That face.
Man, come on, man. Like, Kenny, don't come back before you're healthy. Kenny, come back. Jesus, we need you, man.
At this point, just something like do something. Like, make it interesting. Like, because at this point, you're ruining something that is absolutely good by you not doing anything. Like, John Moxley is literally is carrying this show on his back, and like you have the ability to do so. You have Jack Perry, you have Okada, all of you have belts. Like, do something with that.
And you know what? There is a potential to save this, because I think there's room for Kenny to come back, defeat the Elite, and just be like, bro, we need to take our company back, because this isn't the only civil war that's happening. The real war is with Moxley. The real war is with the BCC.
And the thing is, if they do it right, which we've already talked about, should not be Kenny that saves the day. Should not be Kenny that saves the company.
It should be the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
No,
yes.
It should be Darby Allin.
Yes. Mute Trevor. We're going. You know what? I've yes. Bryan Danielson, come back, baby. We miss you. Look. Hey, man, look. I'm gonna be real with you, Bryan. I know you got kids, but you know what, Bryan? Sometimes you just gotta say, forget them kids, bro. Come on back, Bryan.
As I was saying, yes, he is a fan. He does like Bryan.
I'm a fan.
But it should definitely be Darby Allin.
Bryan Danielson. Hey, man, I'm only half joking. I
know.
If the finish ended up being like Bryan Danielson reclaims Vic, I would, bro. Everyone else can complain all they want. Cinema.
What do they call that, Paul? The cinema.
Oh, man. Well, speaking of cinema, Trevor, we got one more big thing to talk about. Let's talk about it. Cinema has returned, and so has Sami Zayn, to the Bloodline's orbit. Trevor, we saw Sami Zayn talk to Jey Uso, ask him if he's serious about meeting up with Roman after everything that has happened. And Jey just telling him, you wouldn't get it, Uso, because you're not family.
Ooh.
And then at the end of the night, Jimmy and Jey are out in the parking lot. They're about to leave. And they see Sami Zayn talking to Solo Sikoa.
Yeah.
The seeds are being planted, and the Bloodline is finally back to doing something relevant, because Sami Zayn is back in, baby, and so is Jey Uso. Trevor, what are you thinking, man?
You know, they might save this Bloodline storyline. They might save it. If, you know, doing what they're doing, they might save it. It might be some good storyline from this. But man, it's good to see them back. It's good to see that, you know, that they're planting the seeds, that they're for future storytelling, for a future story. But the question is, what happens from here? What happens from here? I mean, there's a couple things I would love to see, is one thing in particular I do not want to see. I do not want to see Cody Rhodes in the Bloodline. I do not want to see it. No, 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 no.
I mean, what else are they gonna do, Trevor? It's not like they have any other ideas.
They have no ideas at all. I mean, they're not doing shit with Cody Rhodes, so apparently they.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great
because like this whole Kevin Owens Cody Rhodes thing, this is stale. Because now it just looks like Randy Orton is telling two children to stop behaving, to stop misbehaving.
Yeah. But I mean, Sammy's like involvement in the Bloodline again, it really does mark like I think a return to like what worked and what really started this whole thing, right? Obviously, Roman was like the original guy, and then like Jey Uso came in and like he was instrumental. But Sammy is really when this whole thing kicked off.
Yeah, I mean that's when you start seeing the promos, you start seeing the skits and all all the humor came from, and a lot of the stuff that and even the handshake that him and Jay came up with, like that's when you started to see a lot of personality being brought out from everybody. I mean, don't get me wrong, Roman did what he had to do, but Roman was very stone-faced early on in the Bloodline.
Bro, and Sammy making Roman laugh did so much for his character.
Oh, absolutely. It did. It made his character two-dimensional. Finally.
Yeah.
But having the way they even brought Sammy in was awesome. The way Sammy even got in, like we were talking about last week, getting the snot kicked out of him a few times, and then finally like, yo, this kid got heart. Let's bring him in. Like Sammy did a lot for the Bloodline, like for that storyline and for just that period of wrestling in general.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's so interesting to think about, like where this could go, because guys look back, like there's this clip going around online right now of when everyone was mistrusting Sammy, right? And I think that's kind of where we're at. Like Jimmy doesn't trust Sammy because they got history now, they got beef. Jay doesn't trust Sammy because he's calling out his brother. He's like, that's family at the end of the day, and you're not family. But there's this clip going around from when before Jay had accepted Sammy, back when they were doing the original Bloodline stuff, where Solo rejects Jay and says, come on, Sammy, and makes Jay stay back while Solo goes out for a match, but Sammy gets to come in. And that's like kind of shows like Sammy and Solo, like they always had like, Solo always had like a respect for Sammy that originally wasn't there with Jay, right? And I think like that's kind of what they're doing. Like they're pointing to like Solo trying to manipulate Sammy a little bit here in very similar way that Roman was manipulating Jay this whole time, right? And I think like there could be a dichotomy of like the person who ended up saving Jey Uso from Roman Reigns and from that whole abusive situation was Sami Zayn, because he showed Sammy what was possible. He showed Sammy. Or Sammy showed him what was possible. He showed him like you're able to escape, Roman Reigns. You're able to escape this bloodline thing that you don't want to be a part of. And I think in the same way, like you could tell a story where, Jey Uso is the one who helps Sammy escape the crutches or clutches, whatever, of Solo Sikoa. So yeah, I don't know, man. See, this is it though. This is it, Trevor. When you have all these characters involved. Like, and I'm talking about like characters with a history, right? That's when this story is at its best. When you have a Jey Uso, when you have a Sami Zayn, when you have all these guys who were instrumental from the beginning, that's when like the fantasy booking and everything becomes interesting. Like as good and great as The Rock was, when it's just Rock, Roman, and Cody, it's three people.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Bloodline was at its best when it was a unit and a cast of characters.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
We're getting back to it, man. Getting back to it. They're cooking.
Hey, let's hope. Let's hope they do a good job of this.
It's like that's what Triple H. That's what Triple H has been doing for the past couple of months of this storyline. He's like, I'm the game. I'm the game. I gotta.
You smell the Rock's cooking. Smells
all
like
right, we're gonna finally put Sammy back in there. Oh yeah, we're eating now. I'm the game.
Remember that? You smell the Rock's cooking. Yeah, it smells like shit.
But I think I'll eat it anyway.
Oh.
Cancel. That segment actually did get canceled because you had X-Pac out there going crazy. Anyway, Sammy acting like he hasn't gone back to KO 10 times. Yeah. Oh, dude, Kevin Owens going to be so mad at Sami Zayn for going back to Roman Reigns. Kevin Owens is going to beat that ass, man.
It looks like the Dodgers are going to win this thing.
Hey, man, look. The Dodgers just won the World Series. Congratulations to them. The Yankees have come back to from the World Series. Congratulations to them.
Yep.
Both scenarios, we got it.
You got it. We're on top of it. That's right.
Oh, man, I can't wait to see where the Bloodline goes, though. It's going to be a lot of fun over the next couple of months.
Yeah, I hope so. They've done right. I'm looking forward to what they're doing with Moxley and AEW. It's some interesting times right now. Interesting times.
For show. Wow, Trevor, what are you watching these days? Speaking of interesting. Outside of the Attitude Era, which is a cracker poopy.
Crap.
Okay.
I've been watching a lot of like I say, horror movies. I'm a big horror guy. Been watching a lot of horror movies. That's hilarious. I started watching From on Prime. I've also, I don't know if you guys are watch any Let's Players on YouTube, but there's a gentleman by the name of Markiplier who he did a podcast, not a podcast, but like a audio story a few years back called Edge of Sleep, and it's on Prime now. It's a physical copy. People acting in it. They put the story to visuals, and it's really, really good. If you like psychological type horror and things like thrillers, definitely check it out. It's very good. The premise is one day everybody went to sleep and not many people woke up.
I got beard bling.
You know what? I was gonna.
Hold up. This could work. Yo, this could be a thing.
Let's not make this a thing.
No, wait, hold up. No, wait a minute. Yo, okay. This doesn't happen often. The capitalist in me is coming out. Look, if you have money, I have an idea. Call me. I have an idea. Because bro, tell me. Yo, I can totally see motherfuckers walking around like this, bro.
Oh, God.
Wait a minute. Hey, yo.
We're so tired with
oh, nah, bro. This could actually happen. People get like piercings and they go like, it goes, oh my God. I just discovered.
I think my dog is broken.
Look, a lot is happening here on OG Graps. Halloween edition. I've just come up with $1 million, $1 billion, $1 trillion idea. Hit me up for my email.
Yes.
Trevor's dog is
broken.
Is broken. And Bryan Danielson's the greatest wrestler of all time, and he's returning. This is crazy. Oh, look at the little doggy. Like, Daddy, I love you, Daddy. Oh, I love you, Dad. Yeah. I'm gonna lick you.
He'll be 1 in November.
Oh man. Oh, he is like a little puppy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He acts like it too.
Yeah. Still can't believe that Mox and the BCC haven't been arrested for their crimes at WrestleDream. I wrote a report to the Tacoma PD and they summoned her. I mean, that shows you how useless Tacoma PD is, or most PDs. Okada's been disappointing. People were saying he was the John Cena of New Japan, but in AEW, yep, he's been relegated to a comedy gimmick. I agree. John Keegan, I got 2 dogs.
I do too. I have a Silky and a Pity mix.
I got a dog too.
One is 3.
That's my dog right there.
That's my dog.
That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. Yo, actually, this is a look. Imagine if the beard wasn't there, though. Like, this would be a look. Like, if you had like a naked face, you could rock this.
I mean, yeah, you could.
Again, hit me up on Twitter. Look, DMs are wide open. If you have money, I'm willing to take it in exchange for this idea.
I'm willing to take your money in exchange for this idea.
Like, you can have it. No, this has been patented, copyrighted, everything. I will sue.
The beard bling.
The trademarked. Trademarked.
Oh, sir.
Trademarked.
Sir, Bennett.
I will Bruce Buffer your ass so quick. you know Bruce Buffer, this clown, right? He like if anyone ever says, even in like a stream, like let's get ready to rumble or something, he sends them a cease and desist apparently.
Oh yeah. So wait a minute, that's Michael Buffer, right?
No, it's
Bruce's.
Oh, Bruce's UFC. You're right. Man, I remember when I found out they were brothers. I was like, oh, this makes so much sense. Off topic, but I was thinking of going to Mania next year, but $700 for nosebleeds. That's what I'm not doing.
Tickets are crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, I got something else I would much rather do than WrestleMania that weekend. Yeah. I'd say two things I would much rather do.
Yeah, I'm about to say two things.
It's gonna be a hell of a weekend for me. Anyway, guys, hell of a weekend for a lot of us. We don't know, anything can happen, guys. Oh man, what a show, Trevor. This is a fun Halloween show.
Yeah, it's fun. Like I said, I'm looking forward to the other holidays coming up, because Christmas is gonna be crazy.
Right, Christmas is gonna be a wild one. That's
That's gonna be my first Christmas in my new house, in the new place I live. So
yeah, first Christmas. Look. And Christmas is when Trevor and I, we start singing.
We do. We sing. We sang sick on COVID.
We sang with COVID.
we both had
COVID. And we were singing. No. We're singing in. I think I sung a song in Macho Man's voice.
I did something in Dusty's voice, and also something. We did a lot of silly shit that day.
If you guys want to get it,
both of us delirious out of our minds. You can tell like we weren't feeling well.
You guys want to get ahead of the silly shit, bro? That Christmas episode's gonna be wild. Programming notice. We'll be off next week because of Apocalypse 2024.
Otherwise known as Election Day.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun night for me, especially because I'm gonna be working. Hopefully not.
No one wants me to work on
no one wants to work on Election Day.
No, dude, I literally work by the White House. No.
Hey man, look, it could be a good day for business, or it could be regardless, it's gonna be a good day for business. What do you mean? Like win or lose?
Yeah.
Oh man. John Key said Bubba Ray in NXT. Yeah, that is true. Bubba Ray did pop up in NXT. Any thoughts on that, Trevor? Do you care?
No. I stopped caring about Bubba Ray a long time ago.
Look, AEW needs to do an infomercial. That's how they're gonna get more fans.
I stopped caring as soon as he started talking on his podcast about dumb shit.
Oh man. Oh well. All right, guys. This has been an episode. Take care of yourselves next week. Look, I will say this for my part. Look. We live in very, very bleak times in this country. Generally, I understand that. I will say this. Even if you're not feeling like the presidential ticket or whatever, which I totally understand, as I am not either, it is important, though, at least to vote in your local elections. That's where the bread is really buttered when we're talking about what affects you in your daily life most of the time. So, highly recommend, even if you don't or not inclined to vote for president, vote in your local election. At least vote down ballot. Those things really do matter and make an impact on your life. So, again, this is not me trying to tell you. I'm not on this channel. Well, I will rarely ever tell you who to vote for on this channel. But I will just say, if you got the time, you can take the time away from work or whatever. Go vote. Vote early if possible, and definitely vote in your local elections. Even if you're not going to vote for president.
Yeah, definitely vote. I too do not care about either about a lot of things, but like the only way you can have an opinion is if you put in a ballot. No voting, no opinion. So if you want to complain about what's not being done or what is being done, take your butt to the voting wherever you vote and try to make a difference.
And if you're in Knox County, I pray to God, don't vote Kane. Don't vote for Kane. If anyone, do not vote for Kane. This is I will do one unendorsement here. Fuck Kane. Whatever you do, do not
if you
vote
want to do
for
that,
Kane.
Right on the back. Fuck Kane. Yeah, do that.
Yeah, write in blue Kane. All right. Shout out to Blue Kane, who officially had to change his name to Blue Pain now.
Yeah, I noticed that.
All right, guys. Well,
doing stuff. Behave.
Well, it's been an episode. It's been emotional. Go over to youtube.com/OTGraps. Almost hitting up to I think 530 something subs. So almost to 500. Let's get up to there. Help us get there. Guys, be sure to go over, check it out. Until next time, I'm Omer.
I'm Trevor.
Be sure to, oh man, I messed it up. But hey man, I forgot my outro.
Be happy, be healthy. As always, keep it real.
Hug those who are close, love those who are far. I remember yours, but not mine. That's crazy.
I remember yours and not mine. It's opposite day.
Happy Halloween. It's spooky season, and we are both brainless.
Have fun, guys.
Stay safe, have fun, and remember to breathe.